Hey, it's Mike Dance Brookside. I just want to show you a couple things here that I use to communicate, whenever I'm going throughout the day on any device, anywhere. What we've got here is Connect. Connect is an app that we put on any device. Like I said, it's got you got a dial pad there so you can bring it up, make a phone call if you wanted to from there. You can dial a name or number, either one. Here you've got your own. This is where you do your basics, like if you want to get into the system and kind of make some programming changes on how you want your phone to ring and change your password. There's your interconnection to Outlook. There's soft phone, all your setup, all this stuff's all set up for you by Mitel, so it's not that big of a deal. What's kind of cool, everybody's got their own conference bridge. If you notice down here, there's you see down here, you see it's got its own dial-in number and code and everything. You can copy it here, or you can jump into a call very easily. But for the most part, what you got your contacts here, so you can see what's going on with your contacts. You got, let's see how do I close that. All right, close that up. Then you've got your recent calls. This shows your history of all your calls. There's your voicemail messages, ones you've heard, hadn't heard. Gavin Crescendo really wants to get a hold of me. And then you got teamwork. Teamwork is really cool. It's task management. It's like Slack, Teams, several of these programs that are out there. But Mitel's got one that's free that comes with it. When you open it up, essentially what you've got is the ability to see a lot of different files. Like in this one, here's Great Hills Country Club. Here's the file for Spectrum. That's a signed agreement there for their fiber, 100 meg, not a bad deal. Then you've got down here, signed agreement to go with Mitel for the phones. So what you see here that's also great is you've got this button up here that you can push called Meetings. And when you push the Meetings button, it then opens up basically a web conference, video conferencing. It's very similar to what you have with Zoom. So you come down here and you can see there's Mike's meeting. There's a meeting with Greg Abbott, Andrew Dance. All these, if you want to start a meeting, all you do is hit schedule. Schedule comes up. You put the name of the meeting here. Dallas Cowboys. We're going to talk about what would we name the Redskins. Add the calendar, right? So then you don't worry about this other stuff. It's already set up. Pops up down here in the left corner. You bring that up. Next thing you know, you've got the Dallas Cowboys. Who all is required? You got Tom Landry. Oh no, he's not with us anymore. Jerry Jones. Jerry. But you put whoever you want to in here. The information is here. As you can see, it's already got it set up. You got a My Team meeting. Dallas Cowboys join the meeting. Click there. All they can do is click on that one link and they're into a web, actually a video conferencing call in the Amazon Web Services cloud. Anyway, so that's basically how you would set up a conference call, which is pretty cool. The other things that you can do with this is obviously Events allows you also to use a web conferencing screen share application. So you'd come in here and you'd add plus and you'd say, okay, I want it to be a collaboration, and you'd say once again Dallas Cowboys. And you move down here and you put in the time, 10:45, and you say, okay, I'm going to have Mike Dance. If I want somebody else to be able to take over the screen, I need to put them in here. At the bottom, I do my agenda. Down here we talk about, quarterback. Talk about the quarterback for 15 minutes. Tight ends for 15 minutes. And then there's also special teams. And what's kind of cool about this is this lays out your agenda, for 15 minutes at a time. So it keeps things going the right direction. You see down here on this bar. And then once you've got that, that's it for setting up a web conference call. You hit create, and the same thing happens. It opens it up in Windows, in Outlook, not Windows. So once you have that open, then you have the ability to do anything you would normally do with Outlook, which is invite various people from your address book. So as you can see here, there's that. There's the Dallas Cowboys, there's required Mike Dance. There's a location. We say online. And we've got Dallas Cowboys down here. You see we've got an agenda. There's a quarterback, tight ends, special teams, all right there. All the caller has to do a screen share is just click here to join. Now, there's other backup stuff down here for participation codes and things of that nature. But, I mean, seriously, it's all one-click access to get in. So that you just hit send, boom, like the other one. And, there it goes. Your Mitel conference is set up and ready to go, so that, that when you are ready to jump in the conference, if you needed to for any reason, it was up here. It would give you the ability to jump into that conference call, like the one we just set up. You know, Andrew Dance, or there's the Dallas Cowboys. When I want to jump in, that's all I do right there. Dial in via my desk vote or join screen share. And that's all it takes right there, and you're good. Really slick application. You make and receive calls. You track your, you know, all of your activities, everything. I mean, it works out really well. And it's all developed by Mitel here in Austin, Texas. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, yeah, if you got any questions about it, let me talk to you more about it. You can go to www.brooksideus.com for more information. Have a nice day.